Okay, let's get into chapter 4. This is floor plans, and I'm just going to get right into it. Um, I know it talks about setting things up with limits and stuff like that. I don't set limits on my drawings um, because that limits the reason why people set limits is like if you zoom way too far out, you can never find your drawing again, which is untrue. You can use zoom extents. It's the same thing inversely when you zoom too far in. Um, And so that's why you can set limits in the amount of space being used. I don't like to do that. I don't advise you to do that. But if you want to do that in the book, that's up to you. Um, I like my freedoms. So anyway, let's just jump into page 4-7, and I'm going to show you how I do this really quickly. Um, I'm going to keep this here. I'll add to this later. But this is my previous drawing, so I want to make sure that the um, the layers are still present, and I'll probably continue to add to this as I go. I'm going to go ahead and make sure this is saved. So Command S, File, Save As, or Command Shift S, and this is going to be the basement plan. So this plan is going to be underneath, and let's go back to here. Let me create a new folder for chapter 4, and definitely keep your stuff organized. So now that it's saved, I don't need this. So if you look at page 4 or 4-7, you'll notice a huge dot in the middle of that figure 4-1.5. It's in between the dimension of 76 feet, and it denotes the split between 44 feet and 32 feet. And so we're just going to go ahead and start anywhere. It does. I mean, I suppose I could start at the origin. There's the origin. Also, since I'm doing floor plans, I want to make sure I'm in ortho. And you can hit Command L to make sure that you are in ortho. So I know I'm in ortho because I can only go 90 degrees, and I know I'm not in ortho when I can do this. So it's just going to be real quick. 32 feet, enter, come down, and that's 15.4, and this is 1'4", and this is 13.4. Oops, I accidentally typed in 12. Enter, and that is 1'4", 15.4, and this is 9 feet, 3 feet, 6 feet, 3 feet, and that looks like 33 feet, 8 feet, 28 feet, and let's see, another 28. And you might be wondering, wow, he's going really, really fast. Well, I've developed a system in my head. Literally, I'm looking at my keyboard. I have a smaller keyboard, part of the keyboard where there's just numeric, and I'm typing the numbers there, and I have my left index finger where the apostrophe is, and I hit enter where I have the numeric keyboard, the little 10 key keyboard portion of my board, and it makes it quick for myself, and I can get this done in less than, well, less than a couple minutes. I could probably get it done in about a minute. All right, so if you turn over to the page 4-8, and apparently we're going to offset this. Doesn't see. So we're going to offset this towards the center 8 inches, meaning that and I'm assuming this is this is a basement, so this is going to be like a concrete blocking wall. And so I'm going to offset 8 inches. And there we go. Just click, 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 click. Zoom in a little bit, click. All right, so there's a couple commands that you can use to fix all of this to make sure that this is an 8-inch CMU wall all around this basement. You can use the trim command, so that's TR, and that'll literally clean that up. I could do the same thing here. Fine. Or I can use the fillet command, and then radius 0 just to make sure, and just go around. And now hit the space bar to put me back in that same command. Literally my left hand is hovering, my thumb is hovering over the space bar. If you know how to type, my hand is over the A, S, D, F. Oops, I accidentally clicked on F. And I can literally just tap on the space bar as I go. And this is how I speed up this process. And I'm just tapping the space bar when I need it, left clicking on the lines that I need to select, and you can clearly see how fast this can go in making walls from drawing line by line. I could have did that all the way around, but I think the textbooks wanted to show you how you can use certain commands. I know on this portion it wanted you to use the extend command, that's EX, and you can do it like this and then trim, but you have plenty of time to learn the extend command. So anyway, that is the first part of the basement, and let's get into the other part, where on page 4-15 looks like we have interior walls. Now the interior walls, not all the interior walls are going to be the same width, and let me do a little bit of reading here. So we still have some 8-inch walls, and it looks like the interior walls are 4.5 inches on the interior wall. So we'll go ahead and do that. Looks like this continues straight, so I can do extend. There we go. And then just trim. Here. And it looks like there is, I'm going to do an offset of 13.6 here, and then offset 3 foot 5.5 here. and then offset 4.5. And now I can trim. Oop. Delete that. I can fillet this because it's at 0. And there you have that first interior wall. Well, second, since, oh, I forgot to trim this. There we go. It looks like we have more over here. So I'm going to offset this 16.2. And then offset this 15 foot 10.5. And that looks like let me go ahead and double check something. Alright, I see what happened. So this measurement didn't quite line up with that, and I see why. So in the textbook, the measurement that they're going off of is right here. And that's why it didn't quite line up. And it looks like that is more accurate, because it looks like it's going on the inside of this wall. So offset 4.5. There you have it. So 16.2, and I'm gonna have to redo this line. So offset 16 foot 2 inches from here. There we go. So that was incorrect. And then this is offset 7, 1. And then offset 4.5. Offset 4.5. There we go. Why? There we go. Alright, then extend. No, we don't need to do extend. This one, offset 4.5. There we go. Extend. There we go. Fillet. Radius 0. That's fine. There we go. There we go. Now offset 8 foot 9 from here, spacebar, and there you have it. So we'll fillet this here, fillet this here, and now that is correct. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these. Dim. So from here to here, MA. (16'2". Let's change this to this side. Let's bring this over here. And I don't like these touching. To me that looks better. Dim. So this is on the interior. I don't like the way they did the dimensions here, but it is what it is. And then DIM, so it just wasn't consistent. And there you have it. Oh, sorry. Dim. And here. So I'm just going to match properties here and here. And there you have it. That is your basement. And I'm just going to go ahead and you know what? I'm just going to grab a text here. Okay, copy. Just so it's labeled. And then save. Command S. And that is the first floor. I mean, sorry, the basement. I'm going to go ahead and make the first floor in another video, and then the second floor.